We are ready. Overall final of the Bnet Invitational 2011. The weekend flew. It went so quick, man.
Well, you know, time flies when you're
having fun.
When you're kicking ass.
Are we doing that?
I think so, man. This whole tournament has just been incredible.
The players definitely did. That's all that matters,
That's
I guess.
the truth.
We just play a minor part in
That's
that.
right. Oh, so yeah, okay. So we're gonna take a quick break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with game number 1.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the European 2011 Bnet. We seem to have a minor sound issue with the Polish audio, but I'm not sure if that affects us, though. I mean, we should be able to allow to talk. Unfortunately, we are, so sorry for that weird sentence. That was because someone was blaring in my ear, but no. I'm, of course, Kevin van der Kooi, also known as Rotterdam, being your host so far throughout the entire tournament. And once again, I only want to thank all the fans out here and who made this event so awesome, but of course, all the fans on the interwebs as well who are watching us, man.
I know, right? So esports is it's too big, it's too crazy, and sorry guys that we're a little bit distracted right now. There's just a few technical issues taking place on the Polish audio, and it's we're all tied into the same production crew, so they're talking in our ears. But let's look at the game. We've got Naniwa down here, 6 o'clock. He's thrown down that pylon up above his ramp, so he will be building stuff in his base. Ret, in the meantime, still no spawning pool.
Oh, well, not cocky. I mean, we all know that Ret loves to open hatch first, even against Protoss. He does do a lot against Terran. Might just be spawning pool into hatch even before Gaza. So here goes the pool. Hatch will most likely follow shortly afterwards. We are, of course, having cross-map on Metalopolis, and meanwhile, we are still slightly distracted. So if we say a couple of weird things, other than the usual, don't freak out.
It's just because the fans are going so crazy behind us. It's like they're just cheering for the probe patrolling in the natural. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but the energy here is just amazing. So, anyways, Naniwa's got his first gas down now. He's that first gateway's on the way as well. Impossible. Yeah, the crowd here, it's so loud.
It's okay. Actually, it's a speedling opening. I mean, let's focus on the game, of course. It's a speedling opening over here for Ret. Of course, the Dutch Zerg, the blue Dutch Zerg spawning 12 o'clock. We didn't do that as of yet. Nani, of course, being the Swedish Protoss spawning in the 6 o'clock position, representing Team Dignitas as well. Big shout out to Dignitas and Team Liquid for supporting these awesome players. Of course, they make it possible as well for these guys to travel around, even though this is a Blizzard Invitational where Blizzard takes care of everything. Also, of course, thanks to the sponsors from this Starcraft 2 tournament, Razer, Nvidia, and Intel. But yeah, other than that, always a big thanks to the teams.
Absolutely, I could not agree more. So, like you said, Ret has opted for this speedling opening. He's about to be starting that link speed right as the hatchery goes down in his natural expansion. And of course, as soon as he started the link speed, he pulls the guys off of gas, so no more gas being mined for Ret. Naniwa, in the meantime, has the one gate down, is mining off of 2 gases. That's usually just to get sentries out so that he can safely expand.
Definitely. I wonder if Nani is going for that similar expand we've seen earlier in this tournament, where he went for 1 gate expand and then 2 more additional gates, or perhaps even 6, but that doesn't matter. It's just about the fact when does the Nexus go down. And then I wonder if Ret is actually doing this speedling opening on purpose. Perhaps he wants to put a lot of pressure on Nani if he actually wants to go for that funky 1 gate expand.
Yeah, 1 gate expand, it can be a little bit hard to be safe against lots and lots of speedlings. So mass speedling can really punish a player who throws down that 1 gate expo before he has enough sentries, basically. So we'll see how that plays out. Looks like Naniwa is definitely wanting to go ahead and expand off just that single gateway.
Once again, by the way, I just realized this is like our first tournament ever that we are going to get. It's definitely not the last one, though, at least not if it's up to me. And the final just had to be a Protoss against Zerg. I think this is destiny, man.
It couldn't be more, could not be a more appropriate final. Literally, every time something gets built, the crowd just erupts. It's so crazy.
I have no idea. We do see this hatchery up and running right now. Larva injector being hit by a Ret, of course, straight away. No turret queen as of yet in production, but I guess that won't take too long. Ling doesn't get a perfect idea of what's going on at Nani's natural, though, so good job to Ret, as always, for being right on top of things. Nani, we all know Nani doesn't need to scout, man. He has spider senses.
That's right, man. Ret running really hard right now. Still hasn't gotten back on that gas. He's starting to push it just a little bit. Got the Overlord poking into the base of Naniwa. That's going to tell him, am I safe to continue droning? Can I take a very fast third base? And it looks like he feels like he can take a very fast third base, as he has thrown that down over on the top left-hand side of the mini-map there.
We do see the Overlord entering the base right now. Nani hesitated for a little while if he really wants to bring those sentries out here, because of course if your sentries up there, you can't really force them over here.
Red is so good.
2 rings, try to get in, but that's not going to happen. Red did see that Stargate though, and I think this is one of the reasons why he makes this third hatchery so incredibly early, because that means faster creep means it's easier to build a spore crawler. Queens are going to be connected
that's right.
faster as well, so everything makes sense. It's something that you wouldn't really want to do when you perhaps think that your opponent is going to 6 or 7 gate you out of 2 bases, but yeah, if you feel like you're facing a Stargate opening, why not? I mean, this makes it a lot easier to get that spore crawler up in time.
So at 50 supply, Ret finally is back on gas. He's making a couple more queens, still droning really hard. I don't know if he's gotten a roach horn down yet or not, but I haven't seen one. No, he hasn't. Also, no Evo chamber.
Ooh, Red. A mistake by Red. We should screenshot this, man. This is like the first mistake Red made in the entire tournament.
Yeah, 4 drones on that one extractor.
Minor mistake, of course, nothing big. There we do see an evolution chamber being wiped in. Layer is, of course, on the way now as well, 750. First void ray of Nani right now entering the middle of the map, instantly taking care of these Cellnaga watchtowers. Meanwhile, the Polish crowd is still going crazy. I have absolutely no idea about what. Perhaps they're watching another game, man.
You know what, Ret, I feel like he's doing something that he should have done yesterday on Tal'Darim Altar against Naniwa. He's not really throwing down a roach. He's hitting mass hatcheries, mass queens. He's setting up his economy to be huge. Oh, no, eating my words. Roach Warren just started.
Roach Warren getting worked in right now. Nevertheless, 10 drones at once are morphed in as well, though. So good job right there by Red. The spore crawler is on his way. Nani did see that there was only 1 queen, but he decided he didn't want to lose the shields on his void ray, so he decides to safely retreat.
Yeah, and man, Red is just looking so strong here, all the way up to almost 60 drones now, sitting 16 drones ahead of. Oh, he's building 8 more drones. And here's the thing about what we talked about yesterday. Naniwa has once again opened Stargate, and he's not really doing any big damage with it. And he needs to find some way to hurt Red, because if he doesn't, Red's economy is going to be too big.
We have 1 spore crawler right now in the main base of Red, but I 100% agree with you on that one. Perhaps he might actually be able to do some serious pressure on this spawning pool. We do have a bunch of Zerglings idling right outside of the main base of Nani, but that's no biggie. Actually, Naniwa is going to help Red right now, taking down one of these drones. So right now just 3. Good job right there by Naniwa, sniping up a couple of drones, even though how much does it really matter? Good job right there, lifting up the queen though.
Oh, I like Red's micro though. He micros back right underneath a spore crawler right as it finishes, so Naniwa will get the single queen and then have to back up. Looks like he might kill an extractor as well, but I don't feel like Red's going to take too much more damage than this.
At the same moment, Red is just morphing in 9 more drones at once. He's doing such a phenomenal job at keeping his drone production up. If we take a look at the income tab right now, 69. It's not as bad as I predicted it. Nani's doing a decent job here as well though, lifting up another queen.
Nani really committing hard to this Stargate play. He's got 3 Phoenixes out, a couple of Void Rays, a little bit of a Zergling engagement outside the 3rd base there. Ret, I feel like he just wasn't paying attention to that. That's not a good fight for those Lings at all.
Exactly. I don't really think that was an engagement. That was more of a mistake by Ret. Perhaps he's not all that focused. Perhaps slightly distracted by the crowd as well. 1 extractor falls down, 2nd running really low on HP. This 1 Void Ray is actually doing a really decent job.
Yeah, and this is what this is. Oh wow, Ret. He's I don't know. He's not.